begin our tour today of the Ranger plant right in the heart of where everything begins, and that is what we call the gel coat process. It's where the paint is applied to the mold. It gets a little bit confusing when we're looking at the various components. So to begin with today, I would like to show you just a bit of the process, and I think it will help us gain an understanding as we go on through the plant to know what we're looking at when we're looking at some of these things in a bit of an unusual environment. So first of all, we build a master plug, and this is obviously a scale model of a hull. Once we get this built, it's generally out of wood. Sometimes it's cut with CNC with the finishing done by hand. Just depends on the model and the particular circumstance. But this will all be done. It'll be an exact replica, full size of the hull that we want to build. Once this is built, we cast a mold on top of this. We do that all here in Flippin, Arkansas in our engineering facility, but we'll cast that mold off of this plug. So we're looking at a master plug here, and then once we cast the mold, I'm going to switch from a hull to a deck just to show you for illustrative purposes, but this is a scale mold built on a deck master. This is the master, this part being the mold. And I'll just remove that much the same way we would pull that mold off of the master in real life, and we'll get a full-size mold, a deck mold in this case, and that will be highly polished to a very high gloss level, and then we will be ready to start the manufacturing process, which again, that's where we are today in the gel coat area. So we're going to start laying the gel coat inside this mold. It's a little bit different process that you would think of in an automobile, for example, where you would build the automobile and then paint it. We're going to paint the boat before we build it. So just understand that we're going to be painting this mold. In order to do that, because of all the various stripes and gel coat color changes that we have to mask that off into the mold. When we put the masking tape in, and they always do that by hand, we will lay the tape in to the standard, then it will be ready to push down the line into the first gel coat booth. There's a series of booths that we will add color as they progress down the production line. You've seen from the way that the material is applied, it's done by hand with a person using a spray gun, not a robot. That's because there are so many different colors and variations of a Ranger boat, and customization is a very high level. So what's happening behind the scenes is a lot of material testing going on. We are in a controlled environment where we control the temperature and the humidity very closely in this operation in order to optimize the performance of the gel coat on your boat. I think one of the big differences in what we have here is that, for example, the man that runs this department has done it for 36 years. He has people with a real high level of skill, and they're real passionate about what they do. These boats are customized. There's many of them the same color, but there's a lot of them that are a little bit different as well. So we really want to build a Ranger to fit you as near as we can. And so when your boat goes down the line, your order is riding with that mold. So we really do build them one at a time.